Super Mario 3D World, created and published by Nintendo, is the latest entry in the core Super Mario series of games. Released in November 2013, the Wii U exclusive game evolves on the 3D platforming style established in Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. Combining vibrant visuals, a wonderfully composed soundtrack, and solid gameplay controls, the newest Mario adventure creates an experience the whole family can enjoy. The game opens up with Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Toad all enjoying a stroll while a celebration of sorts is taking place in the kingdom. They happen across a strange, clear pipe that appears to be broken. Being plumbers by trade, the Mario brothers give it a quick fix-up. Apparently clogged with power-ups, the fixed pipe allows a tiny fairy-like creature, known as a Spritzy, to enter the Mushroom Kingdom. She pleads for help from the brothers and their friends, explaining that Bowser has entered the Spritzy Kingdom and captured all the Spritzy princesses. Her escape to seek help is short-lived, as Bowser himself pops up and captures the last Spritzy princess. Mario and his friends follow through the pipe, traveling to the Spritzy Kingdom to save it from the clutches of the Koopa King.
Oh!
Just like previous Mario titles, 3D World is vibrant and detailed. Grasses are lush greens, water is crystal clear, and snow looks freshly fallen. Every stage takes its theme and presents it beautifully. You may even catch yourself staring at the backgrounds for their beauty. Colorful sunsets delicately illuminate certain stages, while frozen areas are entertained by dancing northern lights. Even the underground caves and lava pits have a certain beauty to them. Everywhere you look, the design behind every stage paints a masterpiece of detail. The stages and backgrounds aren't the only things that look great in this game. The characters and enemies all have vibrant personalities and are wonderfully animated. Each enemy type has a distinct and recognizable appearance. From the classic Goombas, Koopa Troopas, and Boos to the newer Ant Troopers, Block Steppers, and Conkdors, the variety of enemy designs always keep things interesting. Even Mario and his friends' iconic designs are well represented here. From Mario and Luigi's overalls to Peach's dress and crown, the attention to detail in graphics and design are everywhere. A beautiful looking game, constantly showcasing Nintendo's ability to take their hardware and use it to its fullest.
Whoa!
Sound effects are crisp and clear, and come in a large variety. The clink of the coin, the jingle of the green star, the squeaky clean traversal of the clear pipe, and even the classic 1-up all resonate with clarity and are never out of place. There aren't a whole lot of voices, but Charles Martinet reprises his role as Mario and Luigi.
Oh yeah, Mario time! Woohoo! Haha! Luigi, go green!
Samantha Kelly plays Peach and Toad, making up the rest of the team.
Yay! Peach! Let's go! Okay! Let's do this!
The gruff and gravelly Bowser is once again voiced by Kenny James. And the wistful Rosalina is played by Laura Faye Smith.
Hello there! All set!
Each character's voice is wonderfully represented, and there are even subtle effects like echoes and bubbles depending on where the character is. Hearing Charles Martinet say, "meow meow," for the catsuit is enough to make my day. But the music, oh, the music! Performed by the Super Mario 3D World Big Band, the music of the game is the best auditory part. So many times I've almost run the clock out just listening to the music. With subtle undertones inspired by Super Mario Galaxy, mixed with some of the unforgettable tunes we've come to love over the years, Super Mario 3D World's soundtrack is a masterpiece. There's even a Mario-style upbeat version of the Legend of Zelda theme thrown in there for a certain special area of the game. The sound, voice work, and music combined make a wonderful sounding experience. Controlling Mario and his friends is pretty simple, but it does vary depending on the controller you're using. Primarily, Player 1 will use the Wii U gamepad, while every other player has the option of using a Wii Classic controller, Wii U Pro controller, or a Wii Remote with or without a nunchuck. A link to detailed control layouts will be provided, but I'm going to focus on the Wii U gamepad. You move your character with either the left control stick or the D-pad. Jumping is with the A or B button, and you can dash and carry things with the Y or X button. Releasing them while holding something will throw it. Dash long enough and you'll get a boost that locks your control into the 8 basic directions. This is useful for running through tight turns and avoiding certain enemies. Crouching is done with either the ZL or ZR buttons, and pressing in mid-air will ground pound. You can also press it to enter vertical pipes or slide down slopes. You can even use the gamepad to find hidden secrets or stun certain enemies. Micro Goombas can't hold their ground when you blow into the mic, and tapping on the touchscreen can stop a Typhoo from blowing you away. Experiment with every enemy to see how powerful the gamepad can be. Some advanced techniques include long jumping, rolling, spin jumping, and somersaults. In multiplayer games, you can also press L or R to enter a bubble. Super Mario 3D World marks the return of Princess Peach as a playable character, making the main playable team the same as it was in Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES. Each character plays just a little bit differently. Mario is the all-around, setting the bar for ability. Luigi jumps higher than his brother and slides a little bit when trying to stop from a run. Toad starts off rather slow, but his speed boost makes him the fastest runner. And the fair princess defies gravity with being able to float for a second or two. Each character's abilities allow you to find different secrets, access different areas, and experience the game quite differently between each of them. As you traverse each stage, you'll be looking for green stars hidden throughout. Each stage has a varying number of them, but they're usually placed in hard-to-reach or secret locations. You can also find Miiverse stamps in most stages, allowing you to make customized Miiverse posts while you're playing the game. The final collectible to note is the gold flag, obtained when you grab the end of the stage flagpole at the very top. Aside from the main collectibles, you also have plenty of power-ups to aid you on your quest. The standards make a return, like the Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, and Tanuki Leaf. Also returning are the Boomerang Flower and the Mega Mushroom. New additions include the Double Cherry, which splits the player in two, the Cannon Box, which turns your head into its own mobile artillery, and the Cat Bell, which transforms you into, well, a cat. The cat suit is actually one of the most interesting power-ups in the game. It allows you to attack with your claws, dive in mid-air, and climb walls. A good majority of the secrets of the game require this suit, and in most cases it'll be the most useful thing to power through a tough level with. It even allows you to climb the gold pole, so it's the perfect tool for collecting gold flags. A couple of other wearables allow your character a special skill for within that stage. Karibo's Skate, an updated version of the popular Karibo's Boot, allows you to skate along the snow and ice with grace. The Goomba Mask, obtained by defeating certain Goombas, allows you to hide in plain sight amongst your enemies. With an arsenal of powers and abilities, tight responsive controls, and possibly a few friends along for the ride, you'll be rescuing the Spritzy princesses with ease.
Meow.
If there's one thing you can always say about a Mario game, it's that it has variety. The stages alone emanate this. Grasslands, deserts, deserts, haunted houses, fortresses, caves, and even circuses. Each level offers a unique experience. The worlds themselves may have their own designs, but they don't really lock any level design to that specific world. Across 8 main worlds for the storyline, and 4 extra to unlock after that, it'll take quite a while to see every stage the game has to offer. Getting far enough in the first of the extra worlds will actually unlock another playable character, Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. She controls much like Mario does, but has the iconic spin technique that Galaxy used so much. This allows Rosalina to always have some method of offense against her foes, and gives her a little boost when her jumps fall short. Also in the special worlds is a new version of the Super Bell that transforms you into a cat with a scarf. Do a ground pound and you'll transform into a lucky cat statue, emanating coins during the descent. Find a tall level and see how many you can get. You'll also be collecting Miiverse stamps to create custom messages in Miiverse. They only work when making posts through this game, but their variety and how well some are hidden make them a sought-after treasure. You can check your collection at any time to see how close you are to having them all. Once you've defeated Bowser, you'll be able to play a special game from the title screen. You can unlock it earlier if you've played New Super Luigi U. It's called Luigi Brothers, and it's a special Luigi-themed version of the original Mario Bros. Arcade game. With all the stages, unlockable extras, and playable characters, the content of Super Mario 3D World will easily keep you busy for a while. Super Mario 3D World is a wonderful entry to the series. The variety of characters to play, the wonderful soundtrack, and the vast variety of challenges all add up to an original experience that's entertaining the whole way through. Classic elements of the Mario world come together with new gameplay and power-ups, making this game a must-have for Wii U owners and a great reason to buy the console if you haven't yet. Super Mario 3D World gets a 5 out of 5. So, since this is Family Man Gamer, how does this game stack up to a family situation? The game itself is rated E for everyone, stating that it has some mild cartoon violence. Being a Mario game, one would assume this would be the jumping on enemies to defeat them. There isn't really anything in the game that slipped under the ratings radar, and nothing that I personally don't think my own kids shouldn't see. It's entertaining for my entire family to watch and play. My kids love watching Mario's excited hooray when he grabs the goal pole, and constantly root for higher grabs towards a gold flag. The characters are charming, and none are too over the top for young kids to see. The scariest possible enemy in the game would most likely be Bowser himself, but he's so iconic that my kids aren't scared of him in the least. Playing together with my family has also been wonderful. My 7-year-old son started playing video games with simple adventure games like Skylanders, where you can't even jump. Introducing him to old school Mario helped me transition him into this one, and he can actually complete the entire first level by himself. My 4-year-old daughter, on the other hand, is very bright and quick to pick up how games work, but she still needs some practice. I play alongside her and find myself carrying her through the levels to make progress. She's still excited learning how to play regardless of the hand-holding, and it actually provides a different aspect of challenge for me. Playing with my wife is a little less whimsical, but it's enjoyable just the same. The game is only mildly competitive, with those elements really only measuring up to extra points and a shiny crown, so we never really butt heads. There are some moments when one of us will get in the way of the other unintentionally, but lives are plentiful and the enjoyment usually outweighs the frustration. All in all, Super Mario 3D World is a great game to enjoy with and around the family. It's a great title to teach younger gamers the skills required for more complicated games, and most of the time there will be more laughs at doing something silly with the cat suit than tears of a missed jump. The difficulty does ramp up in later worlds, especially the extra ones, so the platforming challenge isn't lost for those of us who have been playing Mario games our whole lives. As a family game, the Family Man Gamer gives Super Mario 3D World a 5 out of 5. Thank you for watching Family Man Gamer. If you'd like to learn more about this game, check out its website in the description. Also be sure to check out my other series, Ouya Oh Yeah, where I bring my focus to Ouya games specifically. And don't forget to subscribe for more Family Man Gamer.